A lot of times when we think about Jannah, or when we talk about Jannah, and we read some of the ahadith about Jannah, it sounds a little strange, doesn't it? You know, the first meal in Jannah is going to be fish liver, and so that would make Bengalis very happy, no pun intended. That they're going to have trees that grow clothes. You know, you're going to have houses that are made of gold, and musk is what's keeping the bricks together, and so on and so forth. You read this stuff and it's like, wow, okay, this is really strange. And I don't even like fish liver, because I'm not Bengali. Or it could be that, I'm reading about Hur al-Ain, and that sounds really inappropriate to me, this Hur al-Ain thing, this whole Hur al-Ain thing. So let's just say that it means grapes. Wait a minute, but Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling us that it's a different place, okay? We're not talking about something that we would see in dunya, or something that even makes sense to dunya. Because when Rasulullah ﷺ described the women of paradise, Rasulullah ﷺ said that they would be transparent. You could see their bone marrow. Now, would you be attracted to a woman if you could see her bone marrow in dunya? No, it's a totally different realm. It's a totally different world. Or someone says, why do I have to be with my husband in paradise? Why do I have to be with my wife in paradise? I don't want to see them anymore. I'm sick of them. I had to live all of dunya with them. It's different. In Jannah, people are different. In Jannah, there is no jealousy. In Jannah, there is no hatred. In Jannah, there is no dissatisfaction. Because the one who created desire is giving you all that you could possibly desire. And in Jannah, you know what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى. And the akhirah is better and everlasting. Right? Because in dunya, you get something, and even if it's great, it's not going to last. Eventually it's going to reach its expiration, or you'll get sick of it. One of the two things is bound to happen. But in Jannah, Rasulullah ﷺ describes that every time the wife will see the husband, and the husband will see the wife again, they would say to each other, "You're even more beautiful than the last time I left you." Right? Now, so with that being said, then what's the point of even reading a hadith about Jannah? And is Jannah really going to be satisfying to me? Is it going to be too weird for me to really enjoy? And this is the beauty of it. As different as Jannah is, it's not that weird. The reason why I make this video, dear brothers and sisters, and the reason why I bring this up, is because again, a lot of times we try to dunyafy Jannah. And we get caught up, we try to see Jannah through our worldly lens. Right? We try to understand Jannah with the scope of dunya. And that's a big problem. Right? Don't worry about the details of Jannah. And don't worry about the trees that are growing clothes. And don't worry about who you're going to be with in Jannah. Just know that you're going to be happy. So the point is, try to make it there. Do everything that you can to make it there. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the authentic hadith that we mentioned in the previous video, if you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, man sa'ala Allah al-Jannah thalath marrat, whoever asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Jannah 3 times, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will allow Jannah to make dua to Allah, to say, "Oh Allah, enter him into me." So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to enter us into Jannah al-Firdaus. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to enter us into Jannah al-Firdaus. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to enter us into Jannah al-Firdaus. Allahumma ameen. Jazakumullahu khairan. I hope to see you all either in dunya or in Jannah. Allahumma ameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.